Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted in a really long time, but that's okay. So I'm here now. Ignore this. I'm drying my clothes right now, so. You guys have probably been wondering what I've been up to. Absolutely nothing. I'm just kidding. This past school year has been amazing. This summer has been amazing. God has taught me a lot of things. I'm really kind of disappointed in myself for not being consistent with my YouTube channel, and I apologize. I feel like every video, these past 3 videos have been like, sorry I've been gone, and just when I come, I'm not gonna apologize anymore. When I post a video, I post a video. When I can't post a video, I can't. I've just been super busy, and hopefully this next school year it'll get less busy and I'll have more time on my hands and I can speak the truth to you guys and post a little fun as well. I just finished my junior year of high school, and there's this stereotype that's like junior year is the hardest year. And I 100% agree with that. It's not about the schoolwork. For me, it wasn't about the schoolwork. For me, it was just everything else that was going on. A lot of things hit me junior year. Throughout those things, I learned a lot. And, like, on top of that was, like, the SAT and college. And, like, you're signing up. And I wrote my college essay. And it's just, like, a lot of future things. There's this whole period at the end of the junior year where I was really stressed out, and it did not go well because my grandfather passed away during that time while I was really stressed out, and that just even made me more like distracted. And for my school, I was really focused on my schoolwork and trying to finish strong because I was really struggling there for a minute, and then my grandfather passed away, and that just made things 10 times worse. But I learned so much, and I'm honestly so grateful that God has given me that year to grow as a person, because I definitely did. I felt like I couldn't handle it, but I look back and I was like, wow, God, like, thank you for giving me that time to grow, that stressful time to grow, and just to really lean towards you and to learn how to do that. School was like ending, and at that, like, there was 1 month I was just like, I'm just gonna give it all to you, God, and I did. And the rest of the year was so peaceful and so heartful. I've been really busy, not only with like camp, vacations, but also I've been serving a lot, even with my little sister. And I just really want to give out a shout out to Lily Cassidy, because she's literally the most amazing person ever, and I'm really glad that I've got the opportunity to spend time with her a lot this summer and to serve with her. So I just got done with a huge VBS as well, and so we're finally done with that. But now it's like full on, like, I'm president of the student council this year, and I'm in charge of the yearbook staff this year. I have a lot of responsibilities on my plate, but I'm not necessarily worried because I know God has, God's got it in control. And whatever happens, like, that's what God has ordained it to be, So, yeah, and a lot of stuff has happened too that I can't fully disclose, but yeah, life's been, as I say, life's been lifing. So I want to talk about a verse that has really stood out to me, if I can find it. I think it's in Proverbs. When my grandpa passed away, I wasn't angry with God. I was just like, what the heck? Like, why do I need another thing on my plate? And it wasn't necessarily his death. It was how he died and how long it was. It was not a sudden death. It was a long hard way to go, especially to see him go like that. Like, he's been dealing with dementia for about 5 years. You know, we were just kind of really passive about it, and we didn't really, like, think anything of it. Like, we're like, he's gonna get old, like, he's gonna forget stuff. And then just kind of got progressively worse. And all of us saw it. And then at one point, he broke his back. It was kind of at the end of the school year. And we started going to my grandparents' house often after that, and just taking care of, we call him Pappy. And he was really going downhill after he broke his back because of all the pain. He would forget that he has pain, and then he would move suddenly, and then, like, it would be really bad. And the way he passed away, it was really hard to see, and it's the first person I've ever witnessed passing away. And it was a very surreal moment. At one point, our grandpa, he forgot how to swallow, so they stopped feeding him and giving him anything to drink, and he slowly went away like that. But with all that to say, I think the way he died needed to happen just because of my grandma's situation. At that moment when he passed away, that's the moment I turned and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop focusing on my grades and on myself and turn to you, God. At the funeral, it was just family only. So many, dang, Pappy and Grandma were fruitful and they multiplied, like, but there's so much family, and I haven't got to see that side of the family in a really long time. And with all of us in the house, there's so much joy and so much laughter. And my grandpa, he would have loved it. He was a man of many talents. He was so smart. He was a director of a theater for a very, very long time. And he was a deacon at the church. And he would always work at the food pantry. I would always go with him. And he would always bring communion to those who were bedridden, like himself at the end. But he would always look out for others, especially my grandma. He was so good to people. I was really focused on my grades and, like, my future, and, like, I want to get paid good, and I want to have a life that I'm not worried about being, you know, financially unstable. And thinking like that at 17 is crazy, I know. But with all this future stuff, you have to consider, like, am I going to live a life of this, or am I going to live a life of that, you know? And I was really focused on that. And after he died, a bunch of people talked about Pappy and how he was and how he lived. And he lived a life day by day. As a theater director, you do not get a lot of money. And Pappy always said, we may not be rich, but we're rich in love. And that really stood out to me, and I was like, wow, God, like, my grandpa would not want me to be struggling and stressing out about money, because we're not guaranteed one more day. And we're so blessed that we wake up every morning and we're given one more day. At that time, I've just finished Psalms, and I started reading Proverbs 21. You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. If there's something that's worrying you, the Lord's purpose will prevail throughout the whole entire story. I'm gonna try not to disclose too much. There's this relationship that I definitely tried to pursue, and that I tried everything I can to, like, make it happen. And I was really praying to God. I was like, God, if this is not the person you have in store for me, if this is not something that you want, this is something not of you, please, like, remove it out of my life, because, like, I do not want to waste my time. I don't want to, get heartbroken, like, it's either, like, a relationship for me to grow in, or a relationship that you don't want me to have, or it's a relationship that will last forever. One thing led to another. The person called me and was like, we can't do this. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't heartbroken. I wasn't sad, because I knew at the end of the day, like, God is all that I need, and God is all that I have. So that story really resonates with, like, the Lord's plan will prevail either way, if you like it or not. Like, he will close that door for you. He has mapped it out. He has ordained it. He knows your entire life right now. But I just wanted to share that verse with you guys, to give y'all peace in knowing that, like, it's not on you, and just reminding yourself what God has done for you. I really hope y'all liked my message. Hopefully this spoke to you guys. I have a lot more to talk about, but I'll just end it here. Yeah, hopefully y'all liked this video. Love you guys. Bless.